Hey guys, so today we're going to look at section 1.1, network topologies in the Zybooks curriculum. And this will be the introduction, I guess, to our class. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I am going to go through it. So this should give you a little bit of information, background information, and also kind of focus on the things that we're going to be focusing on for the quiz and for the final. So let's go ahead and look at the desktop. Okay, so here we are. Network topologies. That's the first thing we're going to look at, the different types. First of all, we're going to define a network, what it is. Basically, it's a connection of at least two nodes. By the way, connection points are called nodes, and they can share technology over a link. Topology is basically the way the network is arranged. It can be done two ways, physical or logical. Physical describes the way the wiring is actually done, the way the network is actually physically laid out. Logical, on the other hand, describes how the nodes are configured and the different types of communication protocols that are used. Single point of failure is bad. Basically, what that means is that anything that can take down your entire business resource that doesn't have redundancy or some kind of diversity to alleviate if it quits working. If you just got one server and that's the server that all your business occurs on, then you have a single point of failure, and that's not good. Bandwidth is the amount of data that a connection can transmit in a given amount of time. And then redundancy is basically a duplication. So if you have a single point of failure, what you need to do is develop a redundancy. If you just have one server that takes care of all your business, then maybe you should get a backup server. So in case the main server goes down, you've got a failover, and your business doesn't shut down while you're waiting for that server to get repaired. Bus topology describes a physical topology for a network where the nodes are connected to a single cable or bus. That's not an auto bus, that is a wire bus. Ring topology is a physical design where the nodes are connected to two other nodes, basically around in a circle. Star topology is a physical topology where the nodes are connected to a central node like a hub. This is the most common because basically you've got a central hub or a switch, and then you've got network cables running out to the various and sundry computers. And mesh topology is a physical topology where every node is connected to every other node. Essentially, you're looking at some kind of a wireless or in fact, that is the new wireless router technology today, is mesh topology. And basically what it means is everything's connected to everything else directly. And then hybrids, you can use the various pieces and put them together in different ways to create hybrids. You can have hybrid mesh star, you can have hybrid bus ring, all kinds of things. If you go through the activity down here, you'll see how they connect to different things. Packet switched network, PSN, is different from phone networks, the old landline. Packet switched network is basically a network where the parts or planes are configured to break down data into small pieces. And then the packets, the small pieces, are transmitted not just across one line like a phone line, but they are transmitted across any available link. So they may be coming in from a lot of different servers, and the router that receives them is responsible for putting the message back together. Control plane is a network plane that determines how a packet is transmitted. Data plane is a network plane that transmits the packet. And then a management plane, that is the network plane that manages the nodes. And you'll go through this activity here. Bounded and unbounded media. Bounded is basically wired, and unbounded is basically either Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So unbounded means it's some kind of electromagnetic radiation. Bounded means it's wire. Or fiber optics is also bounded. And then you have a challenge to do down here, network topologies. Go ahead and complete this section. And once you've got that done, then you can move on to the next. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. Remember the things that we talked about, each one of those things that has to do with network topology, network type. Those things will be on the quiz that's coming up. As you are aware, you can take these quizzes as many times as you need to. You do need to complete the assignment, the little activities in the assignment. So go back into the Zybooks curriculum, section 1.1, network topologies. Complete those assignments. If you have any questions, send me a message through the Canvas inbox or let me know in some way during class, and I will do my best to help with those. In the meantime, have a good week, and I'll see you in class.